Hello and welcome back to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Shourabh Vittalmurthy, welcoming you all to this third game from the Indian Premier League. Rajasthan Royals taking on Chennai Super Kings. And we are here live from Guwahati, and Chennai Super Kings being put into bed by Rajasthan, and Rajasthan just dismissing Sanju Samson here. And Sanju Samson, not the kind of dream debut for Sanju Samson here in the Indian Premier League. He's been dismissed, cleaned up by Nanreberger. Both the teams, as you saw in the toss, were keen to bowl first, courtesy because there was a lot of shower, and that's the reason we had a delayed start, especially with the toss there. So with that said, we are just having some issue with the scoring tool tonight. So that's the reason we are just waiting on the scoring tool. But until then, we are just put out a scoring tool out there from the online platform. So please kindly be kind with us. And thank you so much once again for logging in your Sports Beyond Cancer here. This is Shourabh Vittalmurthy welcoming you all to the stream here. And 14 for 1 after 2 overs here. Chennai Super Kings, they are under transition, so is Rajasthan Royals, but Chennai Super Kings, they have made a huge cultural transition, because they have opted for youth for the first time, going ahead of experience, because earlier we used to see them always opting for experience, but this time they have opted for youth, a change in dimensions for Chennai Super Kings. This time Jofra Archer, Ruturaj Gaikwad, the ball stopping on him, and early into the drive, and the ball's just gone towards the right of the bowler there. That will be just a dot ball there. The run rate 6.46. Great start here for Rajasthan Royals. The ball keeping a bit low, and Sanju Samson trying to play across the line and missing the ball completely, and the ball crashing into the off stump, and Berger, he was absolutely excited to get the wicket of Sanju Samson there. The player of the match in the T20 World Cup this time. Full length delivery outside the off stump, and from Jofra Archer is driven it away towards the cover fielder there, Ruturaj Gaikwad, and that will be a dot ball here. Ayush Matre has joined in at number 3 for Chennai Super Kings. Great seam position, and Sanju Samson probably was stuck in the crease there, no footwork at all, and trying to play it across the line. A big mistake there, and he has to pay for it, and is cleaned up. Chennai Super Kings losing the first wicket early. Here is Jofra Archer, a following delivery, angling into the batter there. He's driven it away towards the mid-on region there. That will be a dot ball here. So I think a little bit tough batting conditions, because it's overcast conditions out there in Guwahati, and they had long sessions of rains throughout the day, and that's the reason we had a delayed toss by 5 minutes too, because the groundsmen were busy prepping the ground in the outfield. So both the teams were keen to bowl first, because it was a no-brainer, just like Ruturaj Gaikwad said. Both the teams were eager to win the toss and put the opposition to bat, but nevertheless we have a contest on the cards. Here is Jofra Archer, as Ruturaj Gaikwad makes room for himself on the leg side and tries to cut it away towards the point fielder. That will just be a dot ball there. And to all the folks who have joined us, kindly excuse us. We are just trying to work around with the tool tonight. I think there's some issue with the scoring infographics, and that's the reason we have put out a infographic from the Google platform there. So kindly excuse us on that part there. To all the folks that have joined in, I am Shourabh Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, currently battling my 5th cancer, and welcome you live from Guwahati, the third match in this IPL 2026 between Chennai Super Kings and Rajasthan Royals. This time foiling the way outside the off stump, width on offer, and Gaikwad opens the face of the bat and drives it through the cover region. The ball running away towards the boundary there. 4 runs here, no chance for any fielder there. That's a wonderful shot coming off the blade of Ruturaj Gaikwad. Beautiful shot there, 4 runs. Wonderful balance on the shot, going down on one knee, and a beautiful shot. Here is Jofra Archer running into ball to Gaikwad, this time straying down the leg. He tries to flick it across, but he's missed the ball, and that'll be a wide ball there. Kumar Dharmasena there signaling a wide ball there. Gaikwad wanted to smash it out of the ground. But good take there by Dhruv Jurel, diving towards his left. That could have been 4 wides there. Wonderful, wonderful take there. Here is Jofra Archer this time. Rituraj Gaikwad making room for himself on the leg side, and he's tried to go over the infield there, but the ball's crashed into the stumps here. Jofra Archer there, the extra ball there, the white ball and the extra ball bring up a wicket here. 143.3 clicks on that one, and the Chennai Super Kings captain is back in the dugout here. He tried to back away towards the leg side. Jofra Archer, full-length delivery, 143.4 clicks on that one, and a full spearheaded delivery crashing into the stumps, and Jofra Archer celebrates there. The Rajasthan Royals having the upper hand in this contest here. They have removed both the Chennai Super Kings openers here, 19 for 2 after 3 overs here. Chennai Super Kings is definitely in some trouble here. Not the kind of start Chennai Super Kings would have expected. And definitely we all understand that this is a big transition phase for Chennai Super Kings. Because they have changed a huge cultural shift for them, because they have gone in for youth and not for the experience which they abided all through these years. But this time they completely made a huge change in the management, so we'll have to wait and watch how things go. It's a huge transition for them, spending about 28 or 28.5 lakhs, so 28 lakhs, close to 29 lakhs for 2 youngsters in the auction. So it's going to be a huge transition phase for them. And with that said, there'll be 19 for 2 after 3, and Jofra Archer picking up his first wicket of the evening too. Well, they have gone in for the review here. They think Ayush Matre has got some edge on the bat there, and that's the reason they want to take it upstairs there. The original decision is not out there from the umpire, but they feel the Rajasthan Royals are confident, especially Jaiswal. The ball all banged in shot was a bouncer. Ayush Matre tried to play the pull shot there. They feel that it must have kissed the gloves there. They are taking it upstairs here. They are taking it upstairs here. This could be crucial here for Chennai Super Kings perspective. And they have taken the review straight away. Ayush Matre, I think he's murmuring, he's praying there. He is telling his prayers there, as you can see. He is nervous there, Ayush Matre. 19 for 2, Chennai Super Kings in some deep trouble. Matthew Short walking in at number 2. Chennai Super Kings plagued by a lot of injuries in this start of the season here. And the sneakometer, I think, is there an edge there? Yes, there is an edge. There's a murmur there. There's a murmur there. That should be an edge there. Chennai Super Kings, what a wonderful review here by Rajasthan Royals there. The ball was banged in shot. Ayush Matre trying to play the pull shot. No eyes on the ball. He just wanted to play the hook shot there. No eyes on the ball. And I think that's a feather on the glove there. Great disher. Great review there from SSV Jaiswal, who forced the captain to take the review there. And they have gone in with the review, and Ultra Edge showing that they spike on the Ultra Edge, and the umpire will have to reverse his decision, and Ayush Matre will have to make the long walk back towards the dressing room there. Ayush Matre has been dismissed here, and Andre Berger, what a night he's having here for Rajasthan Royals, and Ayush Matre, poor start here for Ayush Matre, and he is making the long walk back towards the dressing room. He's been dismissed for a first ball duck here, Ayush Matre. Not the ideal start for the youngster after a successful under-19 World Cup campaign, and he's back to the pavilion. Well, Chennai in some deep trouble. We all know this is the overcast condition because it was raining all throughout the day, and even the toss was delayed by quite some time, probably 5 to 6 minutes, because the ground was being prepped for the take off the water off the surface, and both the captains eager to bowl first, and Rajasthan winning the toss and putting the opposition into bat, and not to take away the kind of bowling Rajasthan have come out against this Chennai Super Kings. It's a young team. They are under a big transition. And to all the folks who have joined us on Sports Beyond Cancer, thank you so much here. And thank you, Nasrag Bear. Good evening to you. All the best to my team, CSK. Thank you. Good evening to you, too, Nasrag Bear. Hope you're enjoying the stream and hope you're having a wonderful day. Not a bright start for CSK. Definitely not a bright start here. Definitely agree there. Not a bright start here for CSK there. Well, we're still having some issue with the format of the infographics tonight, so kindly bear with us. And that's the reason we have put out just a normal scoreboard from the Google platform there. So kindly bear with us because we are having some technical issue with the scorecard infographics that we usually put out there for you. So please be kind enough today and please support us by hitting that like and subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us. As here is Nandreberger. He's on a hat-trick here. He's on a hat-trick, and Sarfraz Khan, the impact player. CSK are forced to bring on the impact player out there in the middle with 3 quick successions, 3 wickets down within the matter of 3 overs. They have brought in Sarfraz Khan. Wonderful delivery there. Good link delivery, angling into the middle stump. Sarfraz Khan, the ball stopping onto him, somehow managed to defend it towards the cover point fielder, and that will be a dot ball here. Sarfraz Khan is out there as an impact player for Ayush Matre. Ayush Matre just 1 ball in this game and is being subbed out, and Sarfraz Khan has been brought into the playing 11 because CSK in some trouble and they had to bring out a batter there. Here is Andre Berger running into bowl to Sarfraz, and this time he's wrapped him on the pads, but this time it was climbing onto him. That should be definitely going high. That will be just a dot ball there. Great bowling. 139.8 clicks on that one. He's steaming some fire out there, Andre Berger. 1.3 overs, 3 runs, 2 wickets for 3 runs there. Great start for Nandreberger tonight here. It's overcast conditions here in Guwahati. And Sanju Samson and Gaikwad, both of them falling for 6 runs. 6 of 7 balls for Samson, 6 of 11 balls for Gaikwad. And a first ball duck here for Ayush Matre. Matthew Short and Sarfraz out there in the middle. Chennai Super Kings in some trouble here. Here is Berger running into bowl to Sarfraz. Sarfraz, the ball was a little bit short. He rocks back and pulls it away over the short square leg field. The ball runs away towards the boundary there. 4 runs here, and that should bring some hope and positivity towards the Chennai Super Kings camp. Some smiles for the fans there because it's been that sort of a evening for them. 3 quick wickets in succession. It's a huge transition for Chennai Super Kings. From their usual culture where they used to back on the experienced old players, but this time they are, after finishing last in the points table for the first time ever in the IPL history, they have gone with a different strategy in this auction and have put in all the money for the youngsters, uncapped youngsters too. And we have to see how this transition goes ahead. It's still early days in this tournament. And this time Sarfraz charges down the ground, and the ball was angling into his pads here. He's flicked it away, and the ball's gone towards the deep fine leg region there. 6 runs coming off the blade of Sarfraz. What a wonderful shot, taking on the challenge onto the bowler there. The ball was angling into his pads. Sarfraz Khan charging down the wicket and flicks it, and the ball sailing into the stands here. Courageous shot here from Sarfraz. Didn't get good power in the shot, but nevertheless He's managed to flick it away with conviction. 62 meters, 6 there, 6 runs here. And the Chennai Super Kings fans have something to celebrate. I know he's capitalizing on the field restrictions, and he's been provided with an opportunity, 3 quick wickets, and hope he capitalizes on that. And he's been brought out there as a batter tonight. Here is Nandre running into bowl to Sarfaraz. This time straying down the leg, and Sarfaraz tries to flick it away towards the fine leg region. He's missed the ball, and good take once again there by Dhruv Jurel, and that'll just be a wide ball here. The last time the extra ball giving Rajasthan Royals wicket here. The extra ball always has something or the other. It's a dramatic always. It's either going to be a big boundary or a wicket there. And we just have one more ball once again, and we have to wait and watch what drama awaits us in the last ball of this fourth over here. To all the folks watching this stream, I hope you managed to hit that like and subscribe button. This time, Sarfaraz Khan, Burger, he is wrapped on the pads here. Big appeal here for a caught behind our leg LBW by the Rajasthan Royals here. Will they be taking it upstairs? Will they be taking it upstairs here? Riyan Parag and the wicket keeper having a discussion there. Yashasvi Jaiswal, Riyan Parag having a discussion. Will they be taking it upstairs? I think no, they wouldn't be taking it upstairs. No, they wouldn't be taking it upstairs, and that'll just be a dot ball to end the over. Probably hitting him on the pads, on the flap of the pads, but the ball was probably angling outside the off stump, and that's why the reason I think Rajasthan Royals decided not to take it upstairs. That could have been close once again. Wonderful ball there, good length delivery, shaping away from the right-hander, and that should be a dot ball to end the over after the end of 4 overs, 30-3, and Chennai Super Kings in some deep trouble here. And Sarfaraz Khan has walked out in the middle as an impact player, replacing Ayush Matre, who just played 1 ball in this innings, and he has been subbed off straight away because Chennai Super Kings have lost 3 quick successions and not the ideal start, and they had to bring in Sarfaraz Khan as the batter. Otherwise, that could have been difficult. If Chennai had started wonderfully well, I think Prashant Veer or Rahul Chahar could have come in as a bowler there. So I definitely their bowling would be weakened tonight because they would have to sacrifice 1 bowler to bring in Sarfaraz into the playing mix here. This time, Matthew shot for the first time in the CSK colours here. The ball, good length delivery outside the off stump, and is just early into the shot, driving it back on the bounce to the bowler there. That will be a dot ball here. Brijesh is Sharma into the attack now. Well. We'll have to wait for the replay there. The ball was an in-swinger into the right-hander. It hit him on the flap of the pads there. We'll have to wait for the replays and see. I mean, the last ball of the previous over. Should Rajasthan have gone in for the review? We'll have to wait and watch. I think the height could have been the question. That's the reason they opted not to go for the review, I guess. But we'll have to wait and watch what the replays say. Here is Brijesh Sharma straying down the leg. Once again, Matthew shot trying to flick it, missing the ball, and that'll be a wide ball here. Poor ball once again, straying down the leg, and that'll be a wide ball here. 31-3 after 4.1 overs. I think Chennai Super Kings not the ideal start into this campaign. They finished last in the points table last year, and a complete ideological and cultural shift for them. Bringing in all you new youngsters, uncapped youngsters, spending 29 crores for uncapped youngsters, the likes of Karthik Sharma and Prashant Veer. Oh, I thought that Prashant Veer would come into bowl tonight at some stage because we were expecting him to come in, but due to the fall of early wickets, Sarfaraz has got an opportunity here, and hopefully he capitalizes on that this time. A leg cutter from Brijesh, and Matthew shot drives it away towards the cover point fielder. That will just be a dot ball there. To all the folks watching the stream, hope you're enjoying this contest, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because only when you hit that like and subscribe button, we'll be getting more people to follow our journey. We'll be our stream will be pushed to the feeds of many other people there, users there. So please ensure you hit that subscribe button there. This time banged in shot, a lot of it there. He's just driven it away towards the cover point fielder there on the bounce, and it stung his hand there. Ravi Bishnoi was hit powerfully hard, a lot of it, but he's hit it on the bounce straight to the fielder. That will just be a dot ball there. This time, a good length delivery and angling into the right-hander. He's driven it in front of the cover fielder there, cover point fielder there. They wanted to go for single, but no run there. That'll just be a dot ball here. He's just to get off the mark here. To all the folks watching the stream, kindly excuse us because we are having some struggle to put out the infographics tonight like we do usually. This time banks it in short. Brajesh Sharma and Matthew Short pulls the ball along the ground towards the deep square leg fielder. He's off the mark. First runs for him in the yellow colors there. And 32 for 3 here. Just 2 runs of the first 5 balls here for Brajesh Sharma. Good start here by Brajesh Sharma. It's a difficult conditions to bat out there. Overcast conditions. It's cloudy, and we had extensive amounts of rain in Guwahati, and that's the reason we had a delayed toss tonight because the field was being prepped up to dry the waters. So both the captains were eager to come out and bowl first, but Rajasthan Royals having the upper hand now. Here is Brajesh Sharma banks it in short onto the hips of Sarfraz. He rocks back and pulls it. Does not hit it with conviction. One hand comes loose from the handle, but still managed to hit it over the short fine leg field. The one bounce into the boundary there. 4 runs here. Much required boundary here for Chennai Super Kings, and that'll be the end of the over here. After the end of 5 overs, 36 for 3. Chennai Super Kings has Sarfraz Khan moves on to 14 not out of 6. He's keeping Chennai Super Kings in the hunt. He's keeping Chennai Super Kings amongst the runs in the power play. Early runs would be key, especially in the power play. Despite losing 3 wickets, I think this is going to be a good contest because if the conditions continue to be overcast, I think it's going to be a good contest between bat and ball between these two teams here. Both the teams are undergoing a transition, especially Chennai Super Kings. We all know it's slowly looking like they are going to move away from the Dhoni era. Unfortunately, Dhoni not there for the first 3 weeks as he's nursing a groin, as he's nursing a calf injury, beg your pardon. And Deval Bravis is also out tonight. Here we go. Thank you, Daily Stotram, only CSK. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. And here is Sandeep Sharma into the attack. A slow ball to start off with. The ball stopping on the batter onto his pads. He's tucked it away towards the deep square leg region, and that'll be just a single there. Probably, I would have wished Riyan Parag to go with one more over of Nandre Berger. He was bowling so wonderfully well, and I was expecting him to go all out for the attack because they are already 3 down. And he was bowling in great rhythm, Nandre Berger. Only if he had brought him for one more over, I think that could have been attacking mindset to go for the kill. And here is Sandeep Sharma to Sarfraz Khan. Good length delivery, angling into the middle stump. He's just tucked it away gently towards the short square leg region, and they'll cross over for an easy single as the fielder there from the mid-wicket region runs towards his right and cuts the ball in the circle there. That'll just be a single here for Sarfraz. Nandre Berger picking up the wickets of Sanju Samson and Ayush Matre. Jofra Archer picking up the captain, Ruturaj Gaikwad. A great review by the Rajasthan Royals to get the wicket of Ayush Matre. Here is Sandeep Sharma running into bowl to Matthew Short. Matthew Short chips it in the air. Will this be taken? Yes, it'll be an easy catch here for Yashasvi Jaiswal in the mid-wicket region. He lost the ball in the light here. And Matthew Short, he's been dismissed. A poor dismissal here for Matthew Short. And I think the ball stopping on the batter there. I think Sandeep Sharma, I think there was a slower delivery, probably a knuckle delivery. And Matthew Short completely outfoxed there. Tries to hit it over the mid-wicket fielder a little bit early into the shot. Chips it straight in the air. An easy catch here for Yashasvi Jaiswal, and he's absolutely surprised there because he lost the ball in the light there, but somehow managed to hold on to it. And that's the end of Matthew Short's stay in the middle there. His debut for CSK, extremely poor there. and he has been dismissed. 38 for 4. Matthew Short is back in the dugout here. Just one run, and the CSK in some deep trouble here. He's dismissed for 2. Beg your pardon there. 2 runs of 7 balls, and CSK in some deep trouble. Caught by Vijay Jaiswal, bowls Sandeep Sharma, and Chennai Super Kings 38 for 4. Great change of pace on that one. Just 122.6 clicks on that one. We are still trying to work around with the scoring platform, which is not being updated tonight. So that's the reason we have put out this scoreboard. Let us have a look. So as you can see, the format is not working tonight, but nevertheless, we are not going to be worried about that, and we are going to continue with our stream here. Thank you for your support there. Here is Sandeep Sharma running into bowl to Karthik Sharma. Banks it in short. He pulls it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. They are coming in back for the second run. 2 runs there. Good running between the 2 batters there. And that will be first runs for Karthik Sharma in the IPL. And first runs for him in the yellow jersey there. Well, he's been paid big bucks. 14.5 crores there for Karthik Sharma and Prashant Veer. And 14.5 crores each, beg your pardon there. So Chennai Super Kings, they are in some deep trouble. 40 for 4. The ball stopping on the batter there. Here is Sandeep Sharma to bowl to Karthik Sharma. A good ball there, once again angling into the right-hander, and is just driven it away towards the long on region all along the ground. That'll just be a single. Chennai Super Kings will have to play sensible. It's overcast conditions. They can't try to force hit the ball. They have to play sensibly, watch the ball come off the hands of the bowlers, because a change of pace is crucial, and we all know how difficult it is looking like to bat there. The ball stopping on the batters, and they have lost 4 wickets in this power play. 41 for 4 in 5.5 overs. Would they have to blame themselves? Yes, a couple of wickets, poor short selections, especially Sanju Samson and the likes of Ruturaj Gaikwad too, but even Matthew Short unfailing to read the pace on the ball. But clever bowling there, and that will be a dot ball to end the over after the end of the power play here. 41 for 4, Chennai Super Kings. And to all the folks who have joined us on Sports Beyond Cancer, welcome to the stream and welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. This is Shourabh Vittalmurthy, a former sports journalist, currently battling my 5th cancer. 4 years as a journalist in India, 4 years as a journalist in New Zealand, covered the Indian Premier League, covered the Tokyo Olympics, the major leagues in rugby in New Zealand, the rugby union leagues, and a lot of tennis tournaments and a lot of football tournaments, covering almost multiple sports. But unfortunately, my 5th cancer struck, and the last 2.5 years I've been battling life and death at the edge of my bed. But unfortunately, I have now entered remission, and that's the reason we are trying out something new on a virtual platform. Extremely disappointed not to be out there on the field with my camera and the interviewing the players and the officials and the fans, but this is the best I can do, because I wanted to show it out to the world that despite all the odds, I'm not someone who wants to give up on my passion, and because I dreamt as a child during my school days that I'm going to be a sports journalist, and that's the reason we are trying our best. Kindly excuse us because we are struggling with our scoring infographics tonight. There's some technical glitch from the software, and so please bear with me, and please manage with the Google infographics that are just posted on my screen there. So kindly requesting you to hit that like and subscribe button and help us in this journey, because every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us. So please ensure you hit that like and subscribe button there. Here is Ravi Bishnoi into the attack here. Good length delivery, and Karthik Sharma taps it gently front of the cover fielder Riyan Parag, and they will cross over for a single here. To all the folks, I welcome you to Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you hit that like and subscribe button there. I just see 9 people are watching. Thank you for those 9 people who are watching the stream. I hope all you 9 have hit that like and subscribe button there. Please help us reach that 1,000 goal mark as soon as possible here. And here is Ravi Bishnoi running into bowl to Sarfaraz Khan. Banks it in short, and Sarfaraz Khan goes down on one knee. He sweeps it away, and the ball running away along the ground towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Ravindra Jadeja there fields it comfortably and quickly gets it off the ball. And that will just be a 1 run here. Chennai Super Kings will need some miracle here. I clearly understand it's tough conditions to bat out there with rain pouring for a lot of time, and we had a delayed start with this toss here. But Rajasthan Royals, not to take away anything of the kind of bowling they had, a little bit disappointed with Riyan Parag's decision to not give Andre Berger one more over. He was bowling in the right rhythm and he was looking in great shape. I think if they managed to get one more, two more wickets, I think they could push Chennai Super Kings on the edge of the seats. And that's the reason I wanted him to bowl one more over. Nevertheless, here is Ravi Bishnoi running into bowl to Sarfaraz. Banks it in short outside the off stump. Sarfaraz Khan cuts it away. The ball running away towards the backward point region there. The batters were interested for the second run there, but Sarfaraz Khan denies the second run there. I think there was second run, but Sarfaraz Khan a little bit relaxed while taking that first run, and Karthik Sharma has been sent back, and that will just be a single here. Chennai Super Kings will have to play sensibly because they already lost 4 wickets, and the impact batter is out there already. And here is Sarfaraz Khan, Karthik Sharma. The ball is banged in shot. And Karthik Sharma pulls it away, and the ball going way deep into the stands, into the deep square leg region. A huge 6 here for Karthik Sharma. They're wonderful shot here coming off the blade of the youngster here. That will do a world of good for his confidence. That will do a world of good for Chennai Super Kings' confidence, because they have invested in a lot into this uncapped youngster because of his huge hitting abilities. He is well renowned for the whatever we have seen of him in the practice session, in the nets, and in the whatever cricket he's been played. He is known to hit clear the ropes with ease, and he is known to take on the bowlers because he carries that side of a mindset. He is a Gen Z and he is fearless. And once again, the ball was banged in short, and Karthik Sharma giving Chennai Super Kings fans the glimpse of what they have got in the form of him. Wonderful shot to end the over, and that will bring up the 50 here for Chennai Super Kings. Much required 50 here. 51 for 4 after 7 overs here. Wonderful shot here coming off the blade of Karthik Sharma to end the over here. And thank you, Nasrag Bir, for your comment here. Don't give up. God is good. Keep fighting with your faith. You can fight this cancer. Thank you so much, Nasrag Bir, for your kind message, and for being so kind enough to send in us motivation and inspiring us to believe in this journey and believe in this fight. Despite me battling 5 cancers at the age of 33, I know I clearly understand. I sometimes lost my faith and universe and the ways of the God, because anyone would have lost the faith, because facing 5 cancers at the age of 33, anyone can lose the faith in God as well as the universe, because nothing is going my way, because God has taken away everything from me. But nevertheless, I have entered the remission phase, and we can put on a fight, and slowly I'm trying to get the faith back into my life, because I started to believe that maybe this was the time, this is the kind of test that God has put me, and probably through this channel I can connect to the global audience. This time Ravindra Jadeja into the attack, and Sarfaraz Khan goes for the sweep shot here. He's missed the ball, and he's wrapped on the patch here, and a huge appeal here from Ravindra Jadeja here, and that will be out here. The umpire has signaled out here. Well, Chennai Super Kings is in trouble here. Their former legendary player there, Ravindra Jadeja, has come out there to haunt them there. Will Sarfaraz Khan be taking the reviewer? Yes, he'll be taking the reviewer. He has decided to take it upstairs here. This could be crucial here. This could be a big wicket here. Sarfaraz Khan early into the shot goes for the sweep shot. He has missed the ball completely, and the ball crashing into I think his onto his side of the stomach there, side of his belly there. I think beg your pardon, the ball crashing onto his hips there, beg your pardon there, and I think the ball kept low there. I think that should be crashing onto the stumps. I think that looks to the naked eye that it's crashing into the stumps here. Chennai Super Kings once again will have to wait for the front on decision. Ball pitching in line, impact in line, and the wickets are hitting, and Sarfaraz Khan will have to make the long walk back towards the dressing room. He has been dismissed there. Good decision there from the on-field umpire, and the decision is upheld there. And 51 for 5. Sarfaraz Khan, the impact player, does not create much impact here. Just be 17 runs of 12 balls, and he has to go back. Poor batting here, throwing away his wicket here. Trying to go for the slog sweep, going down on one leg, trying to hit it across the line, and he hit it straight on the pad here. 51 for 5 after 7.2 overs, and Chennai Super Kings not the kind of start they wanted, especially in this season, after finishing last in the for the first time in the points table in the entire IPL history. They thought that they need a cultural shift in their strategy, and that's the reason the team, which had always banked on the experienced players over the youngsters and the youth, for the first time they have gone in with the youth and uncapped players, spending huge bucks on the uncapped players. And today is a transition. This season is definitely going to be a transition phase. It's not ideal to a season here, because we'll have to wait for the mega auctions. This is a transition phase. Every single player will grow through this phase, and not the ideal start here for Chennai Super Kings, as they have lost 5 wickets for 51 runs within a matter of 7.2 overs. Nasser Akbar, yes, we need that, more of that, but definitely we need more sixes and boundaries. But unfortunately, we need some clever batting out there in the middle. We do not need those big shots. We do not need those kind of irresponsible shots which Sarfraz Khan just displayed out there in the middle. We need to play according to the circumstances. I know it's difficult to curb your natural game, but for the player of the stature of Sarfraz Khan, who's also played for India, I think he should have shown in there some responsibility, and should have played in some with some more maturity out there, especially against the likes of world-class bowler Jadeja, when the ball is stopping, when the ball is turning, and especially when it's a difficult surface to bat on. He should have played more sensibly, especially with 4 wickets down. Shivam Dube is out there in the middle, and Ravindra Jadeja flights it for Shivam Dube. Shivam Dube straight away smashes it over the long on fielder there. That will be a huge 6 coming off the blade of Shivam Dube. No one is stopping Shivam Dube. The Chami from Chennai Super Kings. Wonderful start, and he begins his IPL campaign for 2026 once again with his ideal shot here. He is known for his huge hits and clearing the ropes, and Ravindra Jadeja, he smashed him for a huge 6 years straight away off the mark here from Shivam Dube. This time Shivam Dube, Ravindra Jadeja bowls a little bit short, and Shivam Dube tries to cut it away, just missing the outside edge, and that will be a dot ball here. This time Ravindra Jadeja, 99.6 clicks on that one. Good length delivery, turning away from the left-hander, outside edge, and the ball rolls away towards the short third man region. That will just be a dot ball here. To all the folks watching the stream, hope you hit that subscribe button and like button there. Ravindra Jadeja this time, flight delivery, the ball's in the air. Will this be taken once again? Shivam Dube has hit it straight down the throat of the fielder there in the long off region there. Once again, irresponsible batting here from Chennai Super Kings. They have completely lost it. Still 12 more overs to go, and 6 wickets already back in the dugout there. What poor shot, flighted delivery outside the off stump. Shivam Dube, the bat turning in his hand here. No control on that shot there. The bat completely turning is in his hand, and Ravindra Jadeja, he is ecstatic there. Ravindra Jadeja is extremely happy, and Shivam Dube will have to make the long walk back here. That's the reason I was telling you, absolute irresponsible and immature innings here from Shivam Dube, a 2-time World Cup winner, senior pro in the team here, with the absence of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and he's thrown his wicket, especially when 5 wickets were down the hut, and with more than 12 overs to play, Shivam Dube has thrown away his wicket rather than playing sensibly. Yes, we clearly understand that's his natural game, but no excuses there. He's thrown away his wicket here, and he's put the team under the bus. He's definitely put the team under the bus, and Chennai Super Kings losing their 6th wicket there, as Shivam Dube has to head back for just 6 runs here, just one hit outside the rope, and he's gone back, not making much difference to the scorecard here. 57 for 6 after 8 overs, and Ravindra Jadeja, what an ideal start for him. 1 over, 6 runs and 2 wickets, and he is definitely haunting the Chennai Super Kings, the legendary player from Chennai Super Kings, who's been swapped to Rajasthan Royals. He is definitely given them an ideal start here, and Chennai Super Kings will be hurting. The fans will be definitely hurting seeing Ravindra Jadeja on the other side of the end, wearing the purple and picking up 2 wickets against the yellow there. The ball was in the slot outside the off stump, but Shivam Dube, the bat turning in his hand, and he is holed out in the deep here, as Jamie Overton is out there in the middle. Karthik Sharma, the ball banged in shot outside the off stump. He cuts it away towards the point fielder. That will just be a dot ball there. Chennai Super Kings in deep trouble now. 59 for 6, ladies and gentlemen. That's the story here out there from the middle here. Here is Ravi Bishnoi running into bowl to Karthik Sharma there. Good length delivery. Karthik Sharma taps it away towards the front of the sweeper cover region, and they'll cross over for a single here. Chennai Super Kings need to play sensibly. They do not need those big hits. They need to bat more sensibly, not the kind of ideal time to play those big shots when the surface is difficult. Poor batting from both the likes of Sarfraz Khan as well as the likes of Shivam Dubey. Shivam Dubey especially, senior pro, senior campaigner, senior player in the team, and he's thrown away his wicket without any sort of maturity there. Absolutely poor show there. If I was the captain, and definitely would have given him a death stare when he walks into the dressing room. And if I was Shivam Dubey, I would have just gone and hid in the end part of the dressing room, not making eye contact with any single person there. Absolutely poor shot there coming from the blade of Shivam Dubey. 5 wickets down, just 50 on board with 12 more overs to go. He's tried to take on Ravindra Jadeja on a wicket which has been supporting the players, where the ball stopping on the batters, and the handle turning in his hand there, and is completely thrown away his wicket here. Jamie Overton here drives it along towards the long on, and they'll pick up a single here. 61 for 6. Chennai Super Kings in dire trouble here. Here is Ravi Bishnoi running into bowl to Karthik, a little bit short outside the off stump, and Karthik rocks back and cuts it away towards the deep point region there. Protection out there in the deep as Vaibhav Surenshi fields the ball, and that'll just be a single to end the over, and that'll be the strategic timeout here. 62 for 6, and Chennai Super Kings have completely lost it. I'm not sure what they will be discussing out there during the timeout. I think the coaches will be asking these batters to play sensibly, take the game deep as much as possible, finish those 20 overs there. Do not take this partnership, especially these two need to build a partnership, get 50 or 70, 50 or 60 of the next 7-8 overs, and get to somewhere close to 120 or 110 by the end of the 16th or 17th over, and then give yourself a chance in the last couple of overs, last 3 to 4 overs, to take it somewhere close to 140 there. That should be the only way to go for Chennai Super Kings. Poor batting there from extremely disappointed with Sarfraz Khan. He got an opportunity despite being on the subs there. He was brought in and he got an opportunity because early wickets fell in. I was hoping that he would capitalize, especially with the kind of start he got. And then Shivam Dubey, two-time World Cup winner and a senior pro in the team, and he's thrown away the entire team under the bus with the kind of shot he played, especially under the circumstances, with 5 wickets down and 12 more overs to go. Nevertheless, 62 for 6 after 9 overs, and that will be a timeout here. And to all the folks who have joined us on Sports Beyond Cancer, we have a strategic timeout break going on. So it's going to be a 2.5 minutes of gap. So kindly request you to hit that subscribe button and help us get closer to the 1,000 goal mark. Help us get closer to 900 tonight here. We are just 6 subscriptions away from getting closer to the 900 mark. So requesting you to hit that subscribe button in this gap. Just minimize your screen and hit that subscribe button. Help us get closer to the 1,000 mark in this journey here. Every single subscription will mean the world to us. So please hit that subscribe button there. And to all the folks who have just joined us, welcome to Sports Beyond Cancer. Earlier this evening, Rajasthan Royals winning the toss and putting the opposition into bat, and what a start, reducing them to 62 for 6 within a matter of 9 overs there. They definitely have got hold of the game by the collar there, and great bowling there for Nandreberger, and Ravindra Jadeja picking up 2 wickets in his first over, definitely haunting Chennai Super Kings. He's been swapped from Chennai Super Kings to Rajasthan Royals in exchange for Sam Curran, and he swapped with he and Sam Curran were swapped in exchange for Sam Curran for Sanju Samson, beg your pardon there. And Sanju Samson, who was the player of the series in the World Cup final, had a poor outing tonight. He was dismissed. Clean bowled, no footwork, trying to play across the line, and the ball stopping on him. We all know it's difficult conditions to bat, but nevertheless, not to take away anything from the Rajasthan Royals bowlers here. And kindly excuse us because we are having some technical glitch with the usual infographic scorecard that we usually put up, but nevertheless, we do not want to give up, and we do not want to just give up and say that okay, that we have a glitch, so we won't be doing it tonight. But we wanted to show it. We want to stream despite all the odds, and that's the reason we are just trying to manage with the Google scorecard that's been put out there. So kindly apologize me for that. And that's the reason we are still continuing the stream despite all the odds and all the technical glitches. I'm extremely new to this, so every single day is a learning curve. Here is Ravindra Jadeja running into bowl to Karthik Sharma this time. Ball pitching and turning away from the right-hander there. This could be risky here. A quick single here from the batters here. And Yashasvi Jaiswal was running in from the point region there. And Jamie Overton had to scamper for a single here. Had the throw been gathered by Dhruv Jurel, this could have been touch and go here. The ball off the outside edge. And Jamie Overton, though he was quick between the wickets, and poor throw, a wild throw from Jaiswal above the shoulder of Dhruv Jurel, making it difficult for Dhruv Jurel to catch the ball. But nevertheless, Karthik Sharma picks up a single there. Jamie Overton on strike. Jadeja beauty bowling wonderfully. And here is Jadeja, wonderful ball angling into the right-hander. He taps it back to the bowler there. A great captaincy from Riyan Parag, straight away realizing that the ball is turning away from the right-hander. Straight away brings a spin, brings up the slip there. This time the flighted delivery, and Jamie Overton charges down the ground and is just hit it straight past the bowler there into the stands. There's 6 runs here, straight towards the side screen. Great timing on the ball there. Did not try to hit the ball too hard there. Just coming down the track and just timing it to perfection and hits it straight like an arrow. Great balance there, and that will be 6 runs here. This time a quicker delivery, a little bit shorter on length, and onto the pads. He's tucked it away towards the mid-wicket region, and Ravindra Jadeja will trace the ball back, and he'll keep the batters for just 70 for that will be the end of the 10 overs. 70 for 6 here. Thank Nitish Bolo log bhai koi nahi hai Hindi bolo. Extremely sorry there, Nitish Bolo. English is also a language, and there are hundreds and thousands of people doing it in Hindi. They mock players, they ridicule players. There are a lot of people. The entire Gen Z sports fans are completely different. They like where hatred is being spread. They do not like where exactly pure journalistic style of commentary is being provided. You can see on a lot of platforms, even in the broadcasters, people like to watch where people mock players, ridicule players. They have a lot of comedians, a lot of actors who are into the commentary setup here. But I'm being a professional sports journalist throughout the years. I like to pursue the journalistic in the right ethics, and we'll be doing it in English despite all the odds. We will not be switching to those kind of Hindi streamers there, because we want to keep sport as professional as possible, and we will respect the players, not mock players, create memes in the name of players, just like a lot of streamers do out there in the middle. No wonder they get a lot of viewership. No wonder they get a lot of viewership. But I cannot sacrifice my ethics just for the likes and just for the getting those views there. As a child, I had dreamt and to be a sports journalist, use cricket as a catalyst to promote sports in the community in a global level. And that's the reason, despite all the odds, despite defeating cancer for the 5 times, I would still continue to do it in English, because I'm comfortable doing it in English, and I would want to do justice to use sport as a catalyst to promote sports in the community and development in the community. And if at all I switch like other streamers just to get the views and likes, I think me putting up a fight against these 5 cancers will turn out to be meaningless there. It will definitely start making no sense out there. So kindly excuse me there, even if no one is there, and I'm absolutely fine with it. And here is Brijesh bowling it into the pads here, and Karthik Sharma tucks it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there, and that will be 2 runs here. Wonderfully played here by Karthik Sharma. Gently taps it in front of the mid-wicket region, deep mid-wicket region, and they come back for 2 runs here. Nitish Bolo, okay, I am joking. Thank you, Nitish, once again. Yes, I clearly understand Hindi gets you a lot of numbers, because a lot of Indian people, the Asian people, South Asian people follow Hindi, but there are lots of streamers there, but definitely most of them unethical kind of streamers, where they mock players, ridicule players, where people, I think the modern generation fans also enjoy there. I'm definitely confused how they call themselves as fans, because they enjoy when some player is being mocked. They enjoy when some player is being ridiculed. They enjoy when some player is being disrespected or being hated. They get those views because people like to watch hatred more than the positivity. But I still want to cater to my style of journalism, which I have been pursuing right since my childhood, which I had dreamt of. And that's the reason we'll be following pure journalistic ethics here, because we want to cater to those fans who really are really sporting fans, who have no hatred for region, who have no hatred for language, and who follow cricket in the right spirits, who follow sports in the right spirits, because sports needs to be used as a catalyst away from all the politics of the regions. And that's the reason we are trying to do our best here despite all the odds here. Unfortunate this time I'm doing it virtually, unable to be on the ground with my camera and interviewing players and the fans and the officials. And this time he's wrapped on the pads here, Karthik Sharma, and the umpire has raised his finger here. An extended appeal here from the bowler there, and from Brijesh Sharma, and full leg delivery, angling into his pad. He's wrapped on the pads, and the umpire has raised a finger here. And Karthik Sharma decides to take it upstairs here. As he managed to get an inside edge onto the bat here? No, he hasn't. And probably would be hitting middle and leg stump to the naked eye. We'll have to wait and watch. So clear distinction there, because those guys do it for views. The Hindi streamers, I think most of them who create those memes, taking the photos of the players, then mocking those players, ridiculing them, personally taunting them, and they get all the chats and super chats because they like to mock players, ridicule players, spread hatred for one team, and based on region, religion, based on region, language and stuff. And ball is pitching in line, impact in line, and it's crashing into the leg stump here. Dharmasena, he rarely gets it wrong there, and that'll be the fall of 7th wicket here as Karthik Sharma's been dismissed here, wrapped in front of the stumps. He'll have to make the long walk back as Brijesh Sharma picks up his first wicket of the evening here. A full length delivery, angling and shaping into the right-hander onto his pads, and Karthik Sharma has been dismissed here for just 18 runs of 15 balls with a strike rate of 120, 74 for 7 here. CSK absolutely in trouble here. And as I was saying here, I am doing this just because for passion, because otherwise if I also start doing in Hindi like the other people just to give, definitely I would get the views. No wonder a lot of people will storm in, because hatred gets easy views, hatred gets easy likes, because that becomes the topic of discussion, because people will start fighting in the comments. But that's not what I was brought up like. That's not what I learned during my childhood days, because being an athlete I realized how journalism needs to uphold its standards, not like the modern day. I'm extremely sorry for those sports fans, because they call themselves as sports fans, mocking one team over the other, mocking one player over the other. It's a bad state of affairs here in India, especially during the IPLs. People dividing themselves on the basis of region and dividing based on the base of fandoms. The Rohit Sharma fan clubs, Virat Kohli fan clubs, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni fan clubs, and ridiculing each other. Absolutely. That's what happens in a lot of other streams there, and that's the reason they get all the views, and that's the reason they got all the high likes there. But I'm doing it rightfully for the passion, for those fans who are truly sports fans, who understand the importance of the game and how good they can become ambassadors as a fans to protect the game there. So 74 for 7 after 10.4 overs. CSK in some deep trouble. A huge transition for them. And here is Brijesh running into bull to Noor Ahmed, banks it in short. Noor goes to play for the pull shot. The ball climbing onto the batter. That'll just be a dot ball here. 74 for 7. How much can CSK get? They still have almost half amount of overs here. Beg your pardon. There are almost 9.1 overs left, and they are already running. Rajasthan is already running into the tail here. Riyan Parag, what a debut as a captain here. He's got it bang on with the toss, and the Chennai Super Kings fans absolutely silent here. A poor start here for them. They went for the youth, and they are in deep trouble here. Here is Brijesh Sharma, slower delivery to Noor Ahmed, good length delivery, and he taps it towards the point fielder. Jadeja with the fielding, and that'll just be a dot ball to end the over. 74 for 7 after the end of 11 overs here. And to all the folks who are watching the stream, hope you hit the like and subscribe button there. We are having some struggle with the streaming platform tonight. There's some issue with the streaming platform. Kindly excuse us in regards to that. Hopefully we can correct it tomorrow. Hopefully there's some technical glitch with the scorecard, the scoring, animation, and infographics. Hopefully we manage to correct it tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see how things go ahead tomorrow. So kindly excuse us in regards to that. This time, Ravindra Jadeja into his third over, a full length delivery outside the off stump. Jamie Overton drives it along the ground towards the wide off long off region there. And they'll cross over for a single here. 75 for 7. Chennai Super Kings in deep trouble here. Here is Ravindra Jadeja, flight delivery, wonderfully bowled, and Noor Ahmed just taps it away towards the long off fielder there, and he'll pick up a single here. CSK require a good partnership here. Not even a good partnership, a steady partnership of 30-40 runs to take them to safety first. Something for the bowlers to fight for. Otherwise, it's been looking like just going one way here. It's been that sort of a game here until now. That'll be a dot ball here. Beg your pardon there, Ravindra Jadeja there. Here is Jadeja as Overton shuffles across the leg stump and he taps it away towards the square leg region. Ravindra Jadeja tries to cut the ball, but the batters will still manage to get 2 runs there. That'll be 2 runs here, crucial 2 runs. Every single run will be key. They need to play more sensibly. Chennai Super Kings, especially the likes of Sarfraz Khan, Shivam Dubey, senior Indian batters, and they playing those kind of shots, especially when the team was in trouble, and throwing the team under the bus. Definitely uncalled for. I clearly understand it's a transition phase, but hopefully they try to learn from the mistakes here. Jamie Overton having some issue with the side screen. This time straying down the pads of Jamie Overton. He tries to flick the ball, pull the ball, does not get any bat on that, and missed out opportunity. There was a freebie on offer off the pads. The ball rolls away towards the short fine leg fielder, and he'll get a single, he'll get a leg by. The batters will cross over for a leg by there. And to all the folks requesting you to hit that subscribe button, I just see only 2 members have hit the subscribe button there. This time the ball flight delivery tossed up in the air wonderfully from Ravindra Jadeja. The ball pitching outside the off stump and turning away from the right-hander, stopping a little bit on Noor Ahmed and off the outside as the ball rolls away towards the backward point fielder, and that will be the end of the 12th over here. 79 for 7, and Chennai in extreme trouble here. Someone will have to play out of the skin, especially these 2 batters out there in the middle, especially Jamie Overton. He will have to ensure that he bats long. They still have 8 more overs to go. They at least need to get 40 runs there to at least give their bowlers something to fight for in this contest here. It's looking absolutely disappointing for the Chennai Super Kings fans. They came in with all the enthusiasm, and they were initially disappointed to not witness Mahendra Singh Dhoni tonight because he's suffering a calf injury. He's nursing a calf injury, a calf strain, and he's out for the first 3 weeks. And Deval Bravis is out for a couple of matches with some injury. And then Nathan Ellis has been ruled out of the entire season there, and that's the reason I think they'll be bringing in most likely Spencer there. So not an ideal start for the season here, plagued by a lot of injuries, and then a new experienced side here. 79 for 7 after 12 overs here. Here is Jofra Archer running into ball to Overton. A full length delivery outside the off stump is driven it wonderfully. The ball going away towards past the cover fielder there. Riyan Parag running from the mid-off region. Wonderful fielding, cuts it off at the edge of the boundary. And the batters will come back for 3 runs here. Good running between the batting there. That will be 3 runs. Good shot here. Jofra Archer into the attack. Jamie Orton drives it past the cover fielder. One hand coming off the handle. And just trying to time it, not trying to hit it too hard there, and that will be a single here. Archer, he's running into ball to Noor here. This time a full length delivery, he drives it away towards the mid-off fielder there, and Jamie Overton had to return back, but the fielder decides not to have a shy at the bowler's end, and that will be just a dot ball there. Nasser Akbir, it's not what we was expecting on the first game, but it have more games. So let's hope this game is a learning experience and correct where the mistakes was in the game, so they can improve. Definitely, Nasser Akbir definitely agree to it. But we all knew it early too. That this is going to be a transition year. Especially how they have changed the culture in the Chennai Super Kings. They have been throughout this years. They have banked on experience, and this is the first time because they finished last in the table last season. They have come out with a different strategy where they want to shift over to the youth, especially the uncapped youth, because they want them to play like the Gen Z fearless cricket brand of cricket. So it's going to be a huge shoes to fill, because CSK have always banked on experience, and also a lot of their seniors out tonight, with the likes of Diwal Brave is not there, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni not there, and also a poor show here from the senior pros in the team tonight here, especially the likes of Sanju Samson, Ruturaj Gaikwad, and then especially completely disappointed with Sarfraz Khan, who got an opportunity because 3 wickets fell. He was brought in, and then extremely livid with the way Shivam Dubey, he should be hiding in the dugout, not showing his face to anyone tonight. He shouldn't be making eye contact with any single player, because he's thrown the entire team under the bus. This time a full length delivery outside the off stump, and Noor goes for the big shot over the mid-off fielder there, off the outside as the ball flies into Dhruv Jurel's hands, and up goes the finger there. Chennai Super Kings completely losing the plot here, and that will be 82 for 8 after 12.4 overs here. Wonderful bowling here. Wonderful captaincy. Bring up the field so that trying to force him to go over the infield here, and a full length delivery outside the off stump. Bam, bowled in with full pace there from Jofra Archer. And easy catch here from Dhruv Jurel there. Regulation catch, and Noor Ahmed has been dismissed for just 1 run of 9 balls here. And poor cricket once again. Rotate the strike, take those singles, do not go for the big shots here. Definitely a learning curve, but Nasser Akbir, CSK, this is a transition phase. It's going to be a tough season for them, because they screwed up in the major auctions, especially picking the likes of Deepak Huda, Vijay Shankar, and Rahul Tripathi, and living out Ajinkya Rahane. Beg your pardon there, how big a dent, a void that was living out the experienced Ajinkya Rahane, whose career had been revived under CSK, and who was showing great signs, and then all of a sudden turning into this inexperienced youth. I think we need to change as inexperienced youth, but there needs to be a right balance between the youth and the experienced pros there. But nevertheless, Sanju Samson and Ruturaj Gaikwad there tonight, but they completely failing with the bat. I clearly understand it's overcast conditions, especially there's been huge showers there before the toss too, but still you can't give excuses there. Poor cricket, especially from Shivam Dubey. He got 6 of the first ball, and there was 5 wickets or 6 wickets down, and he still tries to hit it Jadeja for 1 more 6, realizing that he's been bowling good. The pitch is just supporting the bowlers, and the ball is coming in a bit slow, and the bat turning his hand, and he threw away his wicket there, throwing the entire team under the bus, especially being a 2-time World Cup winner in this format especially. And Adi Keshavan CSK next match come back. Hopefully Adi Keshavan, thank you so much for being here. Hope you hit the like and subscribe button there. Adi Keshavan, who are CSK fans, put yellow color, definitely put up the yellow color there. Adi Keshavan, thank you for storming in and supporting the Chennai Super Kings despite all the odds, and having that positivity despite all the odds here. Hope you share with your friends and family, and hope you also hit that like and subscribe button there. Nas Ragbir, yes, true, but not giving up on my team as a fan of MS Dhoni for years, definitely. We do not have to give up on a team, but we still need to understand that this is going to be a transition year. It's a huge, huge transition curve for the entire management, because Stephen Fleming and the likes of Michael Hussey always have banked on the experience over the youth. And this is something that they have tried to kindle with the strategy for the first time, just to see how the things fit in, especially after finishing horribly last in the points table for the first ever time in the entire IPL history. So, and it'll be tough shoes to fill, especially the likes of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Ravindra Jadeja, Ajinkya Rahane, the Uttapas, the Raidus, and all those bowlers. I think we ought to be missed out in the auction was to get in a top or was a top-notch bowler as a backup for Nathan Ellis. That'll definitely hurt us. And probably we also, since the last few years, I think, as you observe, many other teams, the leg spinners win you games. Chennai Super Kings, since the last 2 years, have not heavily have not heavily believed in the efforts of a leg spinners. I think when Imran Tahir was there and the likes of Imran Tahir, we were actually giving those opportunities for the leg spinners. But since the last few years, I think Prashant Solanki was there, but he was not given much opportunities at all. And then Shreyas Gopal not been given much opportunities at all. And this time they brought in Rahul Char too. So definitely a huge change in strategy, huge change in mindset. And this time they have gone in for two leg spinners in the playing. In the squad of 24 or 22 members there, and a lot of youths, uncapped youths too in the middle. So we'll have to see how this. They're probably experimenting with this sort of a mindset, because they want these youngsters to come out and play the fearless cricket, because the generation kids have that element of playing fearlessly, and they can clear the ropes, and they have that sort of a mindset built into their DNA and genetics since their young age. So hopefully this transition works out in the right space for Chennai Super Kings. Here is Berger into his third year. Banks it in shot outside the off stump. Jamie Overton early into the shot, tries to play the pull shot, one hand coming off the handle, and that will be a dot ball there. Thank you, Nasrag Beer, all the way from Trinidad. Thank you for logging in all the way from Trinidad and supporting our journey and supporting our cause. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button there. Every single like and subscribe button will help us get closer to the 1,000 goal mark. Requesting you to hit that like button and subscribe button and help us in this journey there. This time the ball was banged in short, and it's climbed onto the bowler there, and Jamie Overton, it's hit him on his arm there. It's hit him on his arm there, and he's thrown his bat away, and the physio is running in. He seems to be in some pain here. Jamie Overton, the ball was banged in short, and Jamie Overton, beg your pardon there, the ball stopping on him as he tried to flick the ball onto the leg side, and the ball's crashed into his right elbow there. Right elbow, that would definitely hurt. That's definitely gonna hurt there. He's thrown away his bat, his gloves, and he's writhing in pain out there. Not an ideal sight, despite all the rivalry. Not an ideal sight for any cricketing fan to see any player suffering with an injury, especially the on-field injury. He seems to be in pain, and the physio is running out there in the middle, and that'll be a small break here. Hopefully nothing serious here. CSK has been plagued with injuries, and hopefully nothing serious here, because Jamie Orton could be a key asset, because when he gets going with the bat and the ball, and when he's into rhythm, he'll turn out to be a good asset here for Chennai Super Kings. To all the folks who are watching the stream on Sports Beyond Cancer, thank you so much for being here once again on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you managed to hit that like and subscribe button and support us in this journey and support us in this cause here. So requesting you, we have a small break as the physio is attending the injured Jamie Orton out there in the middle. So please take this moment and hit that like and subscribe button. Here is Berger running into bowl to Jamie Orton. Jamie Orton tries to play the pull shot, but the ball straying down the leg, and that should be a wide ball here. 85 for 8, Chennai Super Kings, 13.4 overs. This time a good length delivery. Jamie Overton wanted to heave it across the leg side, tried to move his front leg across, but the ball, a good leg delivery, 140.5 clicks on that one, angling into the stumps there, and Jamie Overton had to adjust his shot in the end and taps it back towards the front of the cover fielder there. That will just be a dot ball there. Here is Berger, banks it in short. This time Jamie Overton tries to pull the ball, doesn't get good contact on the ball. The ball running away towards the wide off long on region there. Before Shemroy and Hetmeyer can cut off the ball, I think Jamie Overton wants to keep the strike there, and that's the reason he's just taken the single there and wants to have the strike here. 86 for 8 after 14 overs here. Please do let us know what changes would you like to see in the Chennai Super Kings playing 11 here. Definitely. I thought Urvil Patel should have been in the mix tonight. I thought Urvil Patel, because he was batting wonderfully in the nets, I thought Urvil Patel should have been in the team tonight here. But nevertheless, we saw him, glimpses of him earlier in the previous season too. But Sarfraz Khan getting an opportunity despite being on the subs. He was brought in early because CSK losing 3 wickets within a matter of the first 3 overs, I think. And I mean, it's okay to lose 3 wickets, but the way Sarfraz and Shivam Dubey batted, I think that's what hurting CSK and CSK fans there. Because that was the wickets where they threw away the wickets there, especially realizing the circumstance at which CSK were looking at, and the amount of overs that were left, almost 12.2 overs, almost 12 overs were left, and the kind of shot Shivam Dubey played, we all know he's a 2-time World Cup winner, a senior pro in this team, and the kind of shot he played to throw away his wicket, and that did CSK in, and that threw CSK under the bus, and that's definitely going to hurt them a long time, and that's definitely going to be hurting Shivam Dubey, because he would have realized that what an immature shot to play, especially with just spending 4 to 5 balls in the middle with the surface supporting the bowlers, and with 5 to 6 wickets down, the senior pros playing that kind of a shot, sending out wrong messages to the youngsters that he's taking it casually there, and hopefully he gets a hair dryer treatment tonight here. Hopefully Shivam Dubey gets a hair dryer treatment from the captain as well as the coach and the batting coach there, and the mentor there, because absolutely no brainer there from Shivam Dubey. Absolutely immature stuff, absolutely childish there. Matt Henry as Brijesh Sharma running in a full toss, and he's just driven it away towards the mid-wicket fielder there. Tried to bowl the leg cutter there, but the ball slipping off from his hands and turns out into a full toss just underneath the waist, so should be fine there, and that will just be a dot ball here. Here is Brijesh, leg cutter there, the ball off the outside edge and just going past the diving effort of outstretched arm of Dhruv Jurel, and it runs away towards the third man boundary there. Lucky boundary there for Matt Henry as well as CSK there. Once again, I think good change of pace, leg cutter there, back of the hand delivery, and short length delivery, and Matt Henry early into the shot tries to play the pull shot off the top edge. The ball just going past the outstretched arm of hand of Dhruv Jurel, and that runs away into the boundary there. 4 runs here, 91 for 8 after 14.4 overs here. Chennai Super Kings living dangerously despite losing 8 wickets here with still 6 overs, 5.2 overs left here. This time a full-length delivery, and Matt Henry drags it along towards the wide of long on region there, and he'll cross over for a single there. Once again, great change of pace here from Brijesh Sharma. 105 clicks on that one. Well, during the innings break, probably I will try to restart my system and try to work on the technical glitch. Stay tuned on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hit that bell icon so that you do not lose out on the stream. I'll try to regenerate one more stream here. So kindly give me a small break during the interval innings break so that I try to switch and try to figure out if I can restore the infographics of the scorecard, which we generally put. This time Banks in shot outside the off stump. He's pulled it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Good fielding there in the deep as Yashasvi Jaisal dives towards his right, and the batter's happy with just a single as Jamie Overton wants to have the strike here. That will be the end of the 15th over here, 93 for 8, and the run rate just 6.2, and a strategic timeout here taken by the team there, and that will be the 93 for 8 after 15 overs. To all the folks who are logged in on Sports Beyond Cancer, thank you for being here on Sports Beyond Cancer. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time watching the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time enjoying this IPL. It's been such sort of a spectacle here. Third game, last two games absolutely going the batter's way, and tonight we are seeing bowlers making merry out there in the overcast conditions here in Guwahati. Earlier this evening, both the captains eager to win the toss because we had a delayed start with the toss, especially as there were early showers early this morning and early throughout the day. And both the captains wanting to win the toss and put the opposition to bat, but the Rajasthan Royals winning the toss and putting the opposition into bat, and CSK, some poor shot selection, some poor cricket costing them wickets, and some immature, childish approach from Shivam Dubey and Sarfaraz Khan, reducing the team to 93 for 8 here after 15 overs here. And what a wonderful, wonderful start for Rajasthan Royals in this campaign. Nan Reber, 3 overs, 2 for 18. Brijesh Sharma, 3 overs, 1 for 17. And Ravindra Jadeja, beg your pardon there. Once again, picking up 2 wickets in single over, especially the big wickets of Sarfaraz Khan and Shivam Dubey, both of them throwing away the wickets, to be honest. And he will definitely be haunting Chennai Super Kings fans because he was swapped in exchange for Sanju Samson, and he has been a key player for Chennai Super Kings, a legendary player for Chennai Super Kings all this year, and it will be definitely haunting for the Chennai Super Kings fans to see him in purple tonight. They will be happy with his performances, but they will be extremely disappointed that it had to come against him, against their own team, coming to haunt back the Chennai Super Kings, and Chennai Super Kings find themselves in deep trouble. I understand it's a transition year, 93 for 8. A lot of injuries. They have been plagued by a lot of injuries early through in this season here. But nevertheless, poor batting there from Sanju Samson tonight. His feet stuck to the ground. His feet never started moving. And Ruturaj Gaikwad tried to force the shot and was cleaned up. And then sorry state of affairs from there. Ayush Matre dismissed for a duck. First ball duck, and then he was subbed in just for one ball after one ball, and Sarfaraz Khan was brought in as an impact player who played a couple of good shots, but then threw away his wicket trying to sweep the ball across the line, and then Shivam Dubey, first ball hits it for a 6, and then tries to go for another 6 in the last ball of that over, and only holding it out in the long off region there. Here is Ravi Bishnoi into his third to bowl to Jamie Overton, quicker little delivery. And onto the pads here. He's just tucked it away towards the short square leg region, and the batters will cross over for a single here. How much can CSK manage to get tonight here? Can they give their bowlers at least something to bowl at? Can they at least get 130 for the batters, for the bowlers to bowl something at? Well, the bowlers themselves are out there in the middle. They will have to produce some 20 to 25 runs of the last 30 balls here. We'll have to wait and watch here. Here is Bishnoi straying down the leg, and Matt Henry tries to tuck it away but doesn't get good contact on the ball. That will just be a dot ball there. Here is Bishnoi, all set to bowl to Henry. A flighted delivery, and Matt Henry has chipped it back, driven it straight back to the bowler in the air, and Ravi Bishnoi holds on to the catch here. That will be caught and bowled, and that will be the 9th wicket down here for Chennai Super Kings. Ravi Bishnoi picking up his first wicket of the night here. A flighted delivery outside the off stump, the ball just stopping on the batter there, and back of the hand delivery, googly there, and Matt Henry drives it in the air straight towards the bowler, and Ravi Bishnoi holds on to the catch easily on his follow through, and Matt Henry, the Kiwi batter, will have to make the long walk back towards the pavilion. He's been dismissed, caught and bowled for 5 runs. cotton ball by Bishnoi for 5 runs of 7 balls, and Chennai Super Kings losing the 9th wicket here, 94 for 9 after 15.3 overs. To all the folks watching the stream, hope you hit that like button, hope you hit that subscribe button there. Every single like, every single subscription will mean the world to us. So please, please, please ensure you hit that like and subscribe button there. Anshul Kamboj, the last man in for Chennai Super Kings. Here is Bishnoi. Can he clean him up? This time straying down the leg, and he tries to flick it, misses the ball. And I think that will be a wide ball if I'm not wrong there. No, it's a dot ball there. I think it's flicked his thighs there. That will be just a dot ball there. Last ball of Bishnoi's third here. Can he clean up Chennai Super Kings here off the last ball? Can he get the wicket of Cambodia? This time an inside edge, and the ball runs away towards the short fine leg region there. Dhruv Jurel runs and gets the ball, and Jamie Overton declines a single. He wants to have as much of a strike there because he's the senior batter out there in the middle, so he would like to have as much strike as possible because it's the last wicket here, and the number 11 is out there in the middle. So end of the over here, 94 for 9 after 16 overs. Chennai Super Kings in deep, deep trouble here. It's a complete different game here for Chennai Super Kings because extremely new team here. A lot of changes, new mindset, new strategy, change in auction strategy, bringing in a lot of youth. So we'll have to wait and watch how things go on. Very difficult to replace the likes of the senior pros that were there earlier. This time the ball was banged in short. 140.2 clicks on that one by the Englishman Jofra Archer, and Jamie Overton tries to play the pull shot. The ball climbing onto him just goes past his top edge, and that will just be a dot ball. Great carry to the wicket keeper there. Jofra Archer, he's hitting the deck hard. He's bowling wonderfully well on the surface, definitely using the assistance from the surface. He's hitting the deck hard, and great ball once again from Jofra Archer. He's bowled wonderfully tonight. 3.1 overs, 14 runs and 2 wickets. Here is Archer once again running into bowl to Jamie Overton. Once again, Jamie Overton trying to shuffle across the leg stump, banks in short once again, moves his front leg across, tries to play the pull shot, misses the ball, and the ball once again, great carry on the wicket keeper there, to the wicket keeper there. That'll just be a dot ball here. Here is Archer running into bowl to Overton. A full toss delivery. Jamie Overton tried to shuffle across the off stump and tried to play the scoop shot there over the wicket keeper or towards the fine leg region, but he's missed the ball completely. Full toss on offer, and the ball just going above the stumps there. 21 of 23 here from Jamie Overton. Here is Jofra Archer. Once again, bangs it in short. 138.6 clicks on that one. He tries to play the pull shot, and he's missed the ball completely. And Jofra Archer has some words there for Jamie Overton. He is probably saying him that you have missed the pull shot for 3 times in this over. And Jamie Orton asking the leg umpire that isn't that a bouncer here? Shouldn't that be a wide here? But nothing says the leg umpire here. 3.4 overs, 14 runs and 2 wickets. Can Jofra Archer get his third wicket here? This time a full length delivery outside the off stump, and Jamie Orton off the outside as the ball goes over the backward point region there and rolls away into the boundary there. It was in the air for quite some time, but no fielder there towards the deep backward point region. The ball rolls away into the boundary as Ravindra Jadeja runs in from the third man region, but no chance for him as the ball rolls away into the boundary. A boundary here, and that'll take Chennai Super Kings to 98 for 9 here. 16.5 overs, 98 for 9. They are in some deep trouble here. This time a Yorker length delivery, and Jamie Orton has squeezed it away towards the mid-off region, and they scamper for a quick single because he wants to have the strike for the next over, and that'll be 99 for 9 after 17 overs here. Jofra Archer completing his spell here. What a wonderful spell here for the Englishman, Jofra Archer. He's bowled his heart out tonight here for the Rajasthan Royals. 4 overs, 19 runs and 2 wickets. A wonderful spell here. Picking up the wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad, the skipper of Chennai Super Kings, as well as Noor Ahmad. Great spell of bowling. He's hit the deck hard. He's cranked up the pace time and time again, bowling about 140 plus 145 clicks per hour, kilometers per hour there. And he's cranked up the pace throughout the evening, and what a wonderful spell here. Great start for him this campaign here. To all the folks watching the stream, hope you're enjoying the contest, hope you're enjoying the stream, and hope you have hit that like and subscribe button. I only see only a couple of members have managed to hit the subscribe button there, so requesting you to do the same and help us in this journey. This time Sandeep Sharma into the attack here, bangs it in short, and Jamie Orton pulls it away. The ball in the air, goes over the short fine leg fielder there. The ball once again rolls away into the fine leg region boundary there, and that'll bring up the 3-figure mark here for Chennai Super Kings with much difficulty, with lot of huff and puff. They somehow managed to get to the 3-figure mark. Once again, slower bouncer, Jamie Orton early into the shot, lucky there off the top as the ball going over the short fine leg fielder, and that'll be 4 runs here for Jamie Orton. And Chennai Super Kings have some respect restored here, reaching that 3-figure mark here. 103 for 9 here. This time a slower ball, and Jamie Orton has once again early into the shot, hit it in the air. 105.0 clicks on that one. The ball in the air, couple of bounces before reaching the long on fielder there. That'll just be a single here. 103 for 9 after 17.1 overs here. 61 balls it took them to get to the second 50 here. Poor cricket here from the entire Chennai Super Kings team here, especially Shivam Dubey and Sarfraz Khan, the senior pros, giving away the wickets and throwing the team under the bus. They could have reiterated the strike, spent some time out in the middle, and taken the team to some safety and taken the game deep, and then took on the bowlers when they got to the 15th or the 16th over mark. But they played some immature cricket tonight. This time straying down on leg here, Anshul Kamboj. He tries to flick it away off his pads. The ball goes past the... Well. He's managed to get some glove behind on that one. Dhruv Jurel dives towards his left and saves a well-deserved boundary, and that'll just be one leg by there. The ball was angled into the pads here. He tried to flick it off the pads. The ball just rolling away towards the deep fine leg fielder after deflection from the diving efforts of the glove of the Dhruv Jurel there. Here is Sandeep Sharma. Knuckle ball, and the ball early into the shot. Overton once again. He's chipped it in the air, and the ball just going past the diving efforts, outstretched hand of Sandeep Sharma, and that'll just be a single here. Great change of pace, great deception here shown in by Sandeep Sharma. The ball stopping on the batter, and Jamie Overton once again early into the shot. The surface definitely behaving odd, and Rajasthan Royals utilizing it to the fullest there. And the ball just going in the air over the bowler's outstretched arm, and that'll just be a single here. "106 for 9 after 17.4 overs. Here is Sandeep Sharma running into bowl to Anshul Kamboj. Anshul Kamboj, good batting there, just taps it away towards the deep mid-wicket region there for a single. Well, the batters should learn a thing or two from Anshul Kamboj and Jamie Overton, because that's the kind of cricket you need to play, especially when you are 5 wickets down in the 8th over. And when you are a senior pro, 2-time World Cup winner, and you already got a 6 of the first ball of your innings, and you know that the ball is coming slow, playing that kind of a poor shot and throwing away a wicket in the long off region there. Absolutely poorest cricket of the toppest order there. This time angling into the pads, and Jamie Overton taps it away towards the deep mid-wicket region, and he'll keep the strike here. 108 for 9 after 18 overs here. Well, to all the folks watching the stream, kindly do let us know which city you're watching the stream from, and also which part of the world you're watching the stream from, and also do let us know which team you're supporting tonight in the chat box here. We'll be eager to hear from you. We'll be eager to have a conversation with you, because that'll make me feel like I'm having a real human conversation and not just speaking out to a camera. So please feel free to hit that chat box and let us know which city you're watching the stream from and which team are you supporting tonight here. Mm, 108 for 9, 12 more balls to go. A poor start to the campaign here by Chennai Super Kings. Here is Berger into his 4th over here. He's bowled brilliantly tonight here. Here is Berger running in from around the wicket to Jamie Overton. Banks it in short outside the off stump. Jamie Overton shuffles across the leg stump and just tries to hit it across towards the offside. Only managing to hit it along the ground towards the sweeper cover region there, and is happy to take the single and give the strike to Anshul Kamboj. Every single run could be key. It's been that sort of a night. It's been some difficult batting conditions, and some wickets clearly being thrown away by Chennai Super Kings. They have only themselves to blame. But here is Berger running into bowl to Kamboj. A good length delivery, angling into the right-hander, coming in from around the wicket here with the angle here for the left-hander. And Anshul Kamboj just tapped it back to the bowler here gently. A lot of things for Chennai Super Kings to work on here. And Ruturaj Gaikwad will definitely know it, and definitely Shivam Dubey will be livid with himself. He'll be kicking himself. Dare he not make an eye contact with any single person in the Chennai Super Kings camp tonight. He's thrown the entire team under the bus, Shivam Dubey, with that poorest shot ever witnessed in the last few games here. And that'll be a no ball here. That'll be a no ball, and that'll be a free hit here for Kamboj here. That'll be a free hit here. Can he capitalize on this free hit here? Here is Berger running into bowl to Kamboj. Banks it in short, straying onto the leg side, and Anshul Kamboj pulls it away. One hand coming off the handle, and the ball runs away towards the deep fine leg region there. 4 runs here coming off the blade of Anshul Kamboj. Their wonderful shot here. He moves his front leg across, and the ball onto his chest here. Anshul Kamboj pulls the ball. One hand coming off the handle, and the ball runs away in the air, but runs away towards the deep square leg region. 4 runs there for Anshul Kamboj. Here is Andre Berger. This time he tries to play it across the line. The ball was angling into the right-hander, but he was standing outside the leg stump there. So it's hit him on his pads, and the ball runs away towards the front of the point fielder there. And Andre Berger runs and collects the ball, but the batters have sufficient time to cross over for a single here. That'll be a leg by there. 115 for 9 here, 18.3 overs. Can they get at least 15 runs in the last 9 balls here to take to have something for the bowlers to bowl against, or have something for the bowlers to fight against? Here is Berger running to bowl to Overton this time outside the off stump, and he's driven it away along the ground towards the long off fielder there for a single. Overton has batted sensibly, to be honest. He's put back some respect on the Chennai Super Kings total, taking them to 116. He's batted 35 runs of 32 balls. He's batted sensibly. He's played according to the situation. He's batted maturely. A lot of a thing or two to learn for Shivam Dube from the kind of innings. It's not always about those fancy sixes. I know you can clear the ropes, but when the bowlers are on the top and when the conditions favors bowlers, and when Jadeja has been bowling brilliantly, you already have got 6 of your first ball, and what's the reason to take on him once again for the second time in that over, especially when your team is already 5 down for nothing on the board with just 50 on the board. A poorest shot there from Shivam Dube. This time the ball, good length delivery off the outside edge of Combos, the ball in the air, just going past the wicket keeper. And wonderful captaincy there by Riyan Parag to keep that third man fielder extremely fine. Whenever Kamboj comes to strike, that could have been a boundary, but because the fielder was kept fine, that will be just a single here. This time bouncer there, and it's tried to play the pull shot here. Wonderful bouncer there, well directed here from Nandre Berger. It's hit him on his helmet here, and the batters will cross over for a single as the ball runs away towards the short fine leg region there, and off the inside edge, if I'm not wrong, beg your pardon there, off the outside edge, if I'm not wrong, and Kumar Dharmasana straight away asking the physio to make his way into the middle there, because the ball was steaming into the right-hander Jamie Overton, and off the edge the ball's crashed into his helmet there before running towards the short fine leg region there, and the physio is out there in the middle. The mandatory concussion test that looked extremely dangerous, but I hope he's fine there because he's standing firm on the ground. Probably the helmet saving him there. A great ball there from Nanderberger, wonderfully directed bouncer, and that will be the end of the spell here from for him here. What a wonderful start for Nanderberger in this campaign. The South African, the Protea bowler here, 27 runs, 27 for 2, 2 for 27 of his 4 overs here. Great start, especially removing the likes of Sanju Samson, who did not get his feet moving, tried to play the ball across the line, tried to hit it across the line on the onside, heave it across towards the mid-wicket region, missing the ball and cleaned him up. And here, and then getting the Ayush Matre, and then getting Ayush Matre for a first ball duck for Ayush Matre. This time Sandeep Sharma into the attack here, slower bouncer here, rolls his finger on the ball there, and Jamie Overton clears his front leg across and pulls it away, and the ball going deep into the stands here in the mid-wicket region there. Wonderful shot here, Jamie Overton clearing his front leg, shuffling across the leg stump, and he's pulled it to perfection there. That'll give a big relief to Chennai Super Kings. Something on the board here because he's put back respect. This is the kind of maturity with the Sarfraz Khan and Shivam Dube should have shown. Only if they had shown, CSK would have been somewhere close to 150, 160 tonight, despite the conditions, despite the early fall of 5 wickets. Shivam Dube and Sarfraz could have still made a difference, but both of them throwing away the wickets and gifting the wickets, to be honest there. Especially Shivam Dube, especially Shivam Dube, that poor shot there. This time a full-length delivery outside the off stump. He's driven it away along the ground towards the wide off long off region there. He only managed to get a single here. Thank you, Raddy Perry, listening all the way from Jamaica. Thank you so much, Raddy Perry. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're enjoying the cricketing spectacle across the globe. And thank you for tuning in all the way to Sports Beyond Cancer here. This time, knuckle delivery, good length, angling into spats, and Anshul Kamboj happy to drive it, tap it along the ground towards the deep square leg region and give Overton the strike back for the last 3 balls here. To let you know, to all the folks who are watching the stream during the innings break, I'll probably restart my system and probably restart the software once again and the stream here just to see if that could restore the glitch in the scoring tool that we are suffering since this evening. That's the reason we did not want to give up and that's the reason I did not want to disappoint the fans who would have been coming to our channel expecting us to stream here, and that's the reason I put out a Google scorecard here. So please excuse me for that. Kindly bear with me for that. So please excuse me in regards to that. And I think Chennai Super Kings, Jamie Overton has been run out here. Jamie Overton has been run out here in the pursuit to come back for the second run. The ball, he dragged it along towards the deep mid-wicket region there. Shimron Hetmeyer with the throw there. Overton wanted to come back for the strike, to have the strike here, but a good throw coming in from the deep. Back of the hand delivery. Jamie Overton hit it towards the deep mid-wicket region there. He was reluctant to come for take the single. A poor first run, but Jamie Overton wanted to come back for second run, but good throw from Shimron Hetmeyer. And he's been run out here. Poor running from Jamie Overton and Anshul Kamboj. They took an extremely relaxed single first run, and then they tried to charge for the second run there, and good throw coming in towards the keeper's end, and from Shimron Hetmeyer, and Dhruv Jurel does the rest by whipping the bail off, and Chennai Super Kings have been dismissed for a below par total here, 127 of 19.4 overs here. And the target here for Rajasthan Royals will be 128. What a wonderful start here for Rajasthan Royals. We still have a contest going ahead because 44 runs from Jamie Overton has given Chennai Super Kings bowlers something to fight for, salvage some pride at least. So I'm just going to stop the stream here to all the folks here. I'm just going to restart my system and try to see if the infographics is working or not, because it's still showing that invalid URL match format. So we'll still try to work it around and see if we can bring back the usual infographics that we generally put. So kindly excuse me. Do not go anywhere. Hope you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. To all the new people who have joined us on this journey today, thank you so much for being here. Every single subscription will mean the world to us. Thank you for listening to us all this while. Hope you hit that like and subscribe button and share with your friends and family. This is Shourabh Vittalmurthy. Just gonna log off and just try to restart my system and come out and see if the scorecard starts working once again. Thank you so much. We'll be back soon here on Sports Beyond.